What's up, YouTube? Bam, and welcome to Wolf King's Vids. How you doing? Alright, now, so recently, as you know, I made a video about Ronnie and about how apparently I explained to him how giants living 1,000 years was impossible. He got mad at me, and so he basically put out that clip where we were talking at 3 in the morning, and I basically couldn't handle his bullshit, and I just left because he refused to let me talk, talking over and down to me in a very condescending way. And apparently, I don't see, well, personally, I don't see how this actually demonstrates the existence of 1,000-year-old, you know, giants existing from the Bible. I don't really see how that actually helps them. So you know what a ribosome is? Well, tell me, how do you get from a ribosome and cells? How do you get from basic biology and chemistry to giants living to be like hundreds of thousands of years old? I basically want to see the science behind this. I don't really see how you understanding. See, here's the thing. First of all I said with regard to that discussion is that I didn't even necessarily say atheism was accurate and correct. All I did was say that evolution was the best explanation to explain the biodiversity of life on Earth and how organisms are well adapted to their environments due to the striving of plasticity after selective pressures have been applied to that population over time. And, you know, he basically came back at me saying that, first of all, I really don't see how you know, biologists, you know, working within the evolutionary framework is an argument from popularity. I really don't see that. And two, if this is your you know, your response, this is your overall, like, I wouldn't say evidence because it sort of misses the point of what I was actually bringing up, how this stuff is not supported by paleontology or biology or any field of science whatsoever. But more importantly, I mean, if this is what you have for me, then I guess you've proven my point, so thank you. And since apparently you like showing like old clips of where some people don't do their best, let's just look at this. Let's just hear this little clip.
Okay, I'm trying to, but you won't shut your mouth long enough for me to do it, okay? I'm going to mute you and I'm going to finish what I'm saying. The issue with solipsism is this, and what I just brought to your attention was very clear. We have the issue of solipsism. That's why I asked you if you understood what you were saying. You have your mind independently from my mind. Is that clear enough for you to understand it? I don't know how much easier I can make that for you to understand. Your mind, which is independent, exactly, in your mind, what you're looking at from your standpoint, what you're doing, you are subjectively determining reality and assuming that the reality that are objectively interpreting is the same as my mind, independent from mine, assuming those things that you're looking at are going to be the same as mine. Do you get what I'm saying? You are mentally handicapped. Evolution doesn't.
And also this part, which is one of my particular favorites.
Discussion that we're having with each other. So the subjectivity of your mind, there's no way of determining that your mind is accurately perceiving the same things that I am.
I have a hypothesis when it comes to Ronnie Rodriguez. I think he learned across somewhere that smart people talk really fast.
What we do is we look at things from the present in order to look.
And he tries to incorporate that. And the thing is his brain isn't quite keeping up sometimes, so he has to use filler words, like, you know, and like in the case is. But the problem is sometimes even then his brain still can't keep up, and so he finally has to stop talking, and he still hasn't gotten to where he wanted to.
That's not what the Gabrielle says. It said we don't know, therefore we insert God in there. You don't have any. We don't have any explanation. Yeah, of course.
The brain still isn't like, I thought I got to where I was going, but maybe I didn't. I'll let it sit there, though, and see what they say. And then what happens is Alex, like, yeah, that was complete gibbering nonsense.
You know, if you want to be Christian, that's fine. You can be whatever you want to be. I just appreciate it if you weren't fucking out of your mind. Is that too much to ask? I have problems with certain types.
And that's basically the individual I know and tolerate to a degree. But you know what, Ronnie? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I will extend an invitation to you. Baba Booey is basically going to have a hangout with regard to basic biology, and we'll actually see if your bullshit actually can stack up with what actual science actually has to say. It's just it's a friendly discussion. You know, we don't have to take jabs back and forth. We just throw in like the basic facts, you know, and we'll see how, you know, God using magic to just poof shit into existence against, you know, organisms striving to be more plastic to their environment over time with the change in the gene pool. We'll see how that paradigm, which can actually be demonstrated in laboratory settings or in nature, we'll see how magic actually stands up with regard to basic science. So, you know, I'll work it out. I'll have him extend an invitation to you. You know, hell, I mean, if you come on there, I will like you know, personally, I'll apologize if I misrepresented you just now. However, you know, if, like I said, if this is all you could come up with, then I guess creationism does suck. But that's just me. This has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, you know what to do.